inside this room, we can't just keep doing more of the same. We've got to be willing to look outside of the box. So to help you do that, I'm going to have a quick little 5-minute, 6-minute conversation with a buddy of mine who's got something special and a different way of thinking for you. So can I bring up my buddy Greg Schwartz? Everybody say hello, Greg, as he enters the stage.
Hi, Tom.
Good morning. So Greg, how are you?
Amazing.
Yes. So you shared a story with me last week. How many of you listened to the Founders podcast? Raise your hands really high. So 6 of you, the rest of you write down the Founders podcast. It is absolutely fantastic. We were chatting about a story that I would argue could be the greatest real estate transaction I've ever heard.
In history, I would challenge.
In history.
The greatest real estate broker and transaction ever.
So share with them the story, because there's so many lessons for what we're going through right now in that.
Yeah, the Founders podcast teaches us patterns repeat themselves over and over and over again. It makes me feel not lonely when I'm struggling with things. Meet my friend Bill Zeckendorf, 1946, just coming out of World War II. 5.5% inflation. Sound familiar?
Yep.
High interest rates. Bill is working his leads. Bill is a real estate broker in New York City. He's got an office at the Monte Carlo. Anyone know what the Monte Carlo is? It's a bar. He can't afford an office. He's got a round table at the Monte Carlo where he does his business. A lead walks into the bar. There's a true story, by the way. A lead walks into the bar that has been turned down, a listing lead, by 3 other brokers. Ignored this man, walked into his office bar, and the man said, I've got a listing deal for you. I've got 30 acres of beautiful, pristine land that I'm going to sell you for $15 a square foot. Can I show you a picture, a real picture of those 30 acres? Isn't that beautiful? 30 acres, ag land sells for $1 a square foot. He said, we will sell it to you for $15 a square foot. That would be, in today's dollars, $212 million. Do you know how much money this real estate broker named Bill Zeckendorf had at the time? Anyone want to take a guess? 0, none. His office was a bar. And the guy wanted $1.5 million deposit, $25 million in today's dollars, in 7 days. Okay, play this out. 30 acres, selling $1 per square foot, $15 offer, won't budge on it. Commercial property in Manhattan, I'm giving you a hint. Commercial property in Manhattan is selling for $100 a square foot. Bill Zeckendorf says yes. He's got a week to come up with $1.5 million in 46. You getting the stress of this? So Bill is sitting at his office saying, I've got a week or I'm bankrupt because I signed a letter, but I have the confidence in myself because I work my leads. I'm going to work every broker in New York City to figure out how we're going to come up with $1.5 million in a week. Tom, is this a good story?
I love this.
Okay, so lo and behold, the next day in the New York Post publishes the United Nations is looking for property. They can't find any in New York City, and they're going to move to Philadelphia. Is Tom Toole here? This would have remade Tom Toole's life.
He's watching.
Wherever you are, Tom. Bill Zeckendorf, with $0 down, ends up reselling this to John D. Rockefeller, and it becomes the United Nations, and New York City is transformed. Zek becomes the most prolific developer and broker in American history, okay, and defined our cities. Are you getting the trend I'm trying to tell you? Have you ever had a lead walk in the door and so many other folks have sniffed at it and not served that customer? Anyone have that? Anyone say the leads are trash or garbage? Come on, you all have said this, or you've heard someone say this. In times of scarcity like today, you get back to your principles and you work the business that presents itself. And if you do, you win. And if you don't become the most prolific broker in American history. Tom, is this connecting at all? Is this making sense?
So write this in your notes. You ready? Find what is impossible for others. Find what is hard for others. Find where others meet complacency or sunk cost thinking, which I've said to you so many times. Find the places and the people and the opportunities in an environment like this where others are saying, you don't understand. Clients like this, their problems like this, This is where we shine the brightest. We all know these cliches that we say, and they're cliche because it's true, is our income is in direct correlation to our ability to solve problems at scale. Are there clients in this market that are having struggles, yes or no? So it's up to us to think differently, to look outside of the box and explore those opportunities, which I'm going to talk about monkey first thinking, but not this morning. So tell them what you're thinking, because you've got some opportunities that they should be looking at.
I do. I'm going to give you one little example. So I know many of you, we've built this company on the stage based on your request, Tomo Mortgage, now in 32 states. We've got every financial product under the sky. The goal is to be the single best mortgage company in the history of the United States. And I'm serious about that. And you've helped us get there. But you got to do deals in times of scarcity. The mortgage business, just like real estate business, is struggling. This one, I think, is the most impossible deal we've ever done. Connecticut, foreign buyer, wants to buy a condo, been turned down by 3 other banks. A broker finally brings them to us. 3 other banks turned them down. Has an active lawsuit on a cracked foundation. We got the deal done in 18 days. Because if you want to grow now, you have to do the business, just like Bill did, that presents itself to you. Because the happy path perfect deals are scarce, okay?
Yes.
So the thing you really asked us to do was be an exceptional mortgage lender. So 2.5 years in, I'm proud to announce Net Promoter Score. We've talked a lot about that on this stage, right? Yep. That means customers that have worked with you, are they willing to recommend you? Agents at 97, and our company, consumers at 81. We think it's the highest in the industry ever.
Congrats.
We did that for you. Thank you. We're really, really proud of that. So the thing I want to talk to you about is, if a deal can get done, you got to do it today. So we're going to try to make some new listings with 30 of you. So we're looking for 30 partners today. If this slide will advance, thank you. So we're going to go out and make some listings together. Okay, so we're launching a new renovation mortgage product. A renovation mortgage being, we find a beat-up house that needs some love. Maybe that's not on the market. You find that. We provide financing for the purchase and the renovation. You bring your favorite contractor. We finance the whole thing together. And so what we're going to do is we're going to co-market with 30 of you to launch this product. We're going to do advertising in your market to find those listings and bring those buyers in with you. And then we're going to go and create listings. Because if you want listings today, you got to create them, right? Because they're not coming easily. Just for elite teams, 30 partners. We've got a booth out there. We just need you to have done 50 deals last year, 25 deals this year, because it's a serious program for serious teams. And so if you find my teammates at the Tomo booth, 30 slots to launch a new renovation product to generate listings.
Love it.
We got to make it happen, Tom.
Yes. I love it. All right. So you already know who you are. Sometime today at the break. Greg, closing thoughts before we transition, because I'm about to bring up Jimmy Mackin, who we both know and love. Yes. And he's going to go hard for like 80 minutes, 90 minutes just on listing attraction more.
Yeah, I believe in you. You're here. You want to grow. Make the daily motions to grow, and you will. And listen to this guy. That's it.
I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate you.